Hello, whoever is watching this. I hope you are having an amazing day. And I'd like to answer a simple question today. What happened to remixes in hip hop? To answer that, I gotta go over the significance of remixes. In a sense, remixing is the essence of hip hop because hip hop's inception came from disc jockeys, aka DJs, who took vinyl records and would loop and remix instrumental breaks to create new music. Remixing was pretty essential for the better half of hip hop's history.
Beat. Sorry, wrong beat.
The practice of remixing was also an excellent tool of creativity as it allows an artist to add their unique spin on existing tracks. Remixing also had the potential to introduce a song to a wider audience, extend its shelf life, and even lead to the remix surpassing the original track in popularity. Here's a few examples of times that this happened.
First things first, I pop freaks all the honeys, dummies, playboy bunnies, those wanting money. Those the ones I like cause they don't get Nathan but penetration. Unless it smells like sanitation, garbage I turn like doorknobs.
We up in Barney's going dumb again. Every time he leave the manager say come again. Honestly, she's probably old enough to be my mama friend. She just want that feeling back, I make her feel young again. If a car decline, you need to check your shit and run again. They don't give you limits when you keep that money coming in. Business, relying on rap, but in the kitchen I'm a chemist. And when I was 5, my favorite movie was The Gremlins. Ain't got shit to do with this, but I just thought that I should mention. You looking for divine and a little intervention. And the birds don't fly without my permission. I'm probably in the sky, flying with the fishes, or maybe in the ocean, swimming with the pigeons. See, my world is different, like the Wayne. And if you want trouble, bitch, I want the same thing.
Some of those were pretty big songs too, so it's pretty whack that this doesn't happen anymore, but we'll get to that later. Remixes can also be a sign of respect too. I mean, in a sense, it's actually a cosign. As a rapper, you probably wouldn't want to hop on a track with someone you thought sucked. And not like I support major labels or anything, but it was also a good business move for these major labels to throw these artists on a track with someone else and see how it does, as opposed to investing their own resources in production and advertisement because the original artist will cover that. But now that you guys more or less know the importance of remixes, let me show you some of the best remixes.
Oh, she a good girl, I got a transforming. She give me hot head, I call it global warming. If we gon' do it, dog, let's do it now. I am more animal than the zoo allow. Put me in the wild, I'll be there for a while. You niggas little league, call them Curacao. Yo, ain't nothing but trouble, God. When I kick in the door with D-Block, brave hearts and the double R. Don't make me let the machine off. This is methadone music that you can lean off. Made you look, the remix with me up on it. I copped your shit, now I break weed up on it. And everything is real I see. Like my niggas that been home, but they only got a jail ID.
Fresh out of jail, California dreaming. Soon as I step on the scene, I'm hearing hoochie screaming. Fiending for money and alcohol, the life of a west side player with character and a strong ball. Only in Cali will we riot, not rally to live and die. In LA we wear chucks, not valleys. Yeah, that's right. Dressed in lokes and khaki suits and ride is what we do. Flossing but half caution, we collide with other crews.
Okay, so now that we are past that, let me get into why this type of thing doesn't happen anymore, or at least not in the same way. So reason number one is simply just a licensing problem. It's the same thing that killed sampling in hip hop. It's the same thing that killed YouTube videos. Simply put, remixes involve splitting royalties between multiple parties, including the original artist, producer, and the remixer. That whole process alone is pretty complex and can be quite costly. At the end of the day, obtaining permission from the copyright holders for a remix is essential. Reason number two was the rise of groups in hip-hop. When you already struggle to fit every member into the projects, it's hard for a group to then try to get multiple remixes for their projects. On top of that, it would be overkill to have like 10 to 15 artists on one damn beat. I think the whole group trend just overshadowed remixes. Reason number three is just a shift in focus and perception in hip-hop. Some people just started to believe that hip-hop is about creating content and not remixing it. With the increase of hip-hop artists and as more forms of collaborations appeared, the need for remixes kind of died down on a creative level. Reason number 5 is the internet and ego. It doesn't take a genius to see that the rappers these days have much more inflated egos than the ones before them. Having an ego in hip-hop isn't inherently a bad thing. In fact, a lot of the allure of hip-hop is the cocky, braggadocious nature of it, but the internet has blasted these newer generations of hip-hop artists to a delusional level of ego. So all that doesn't really help the chances of remixes happening. No one wants to really collab. All these reasons really changed what remixes are. I mean, today a remix is just the original song with the original verses with an added verse maybe, as opposed to the artist redoing the entire song and taking the time to sit down and write. Or worse, nowadays you just get like 10 versions of the same song. One slowed down, one sped up, one turned upside down. I mean, it's crazy. But anyways, in a nutshell, that's basically what happened to remixes. If you watch this whole thing to the end, thank you so much, as it truly means the whole world to me. Let me know if you want me to make a video on something specific. I'm always taking suggestions. Until next time, goodbye.